Now that we've finished the Mad Mesa town, tell you helped out Uncle Zeke, or Old Man Zeke. Maybe some of you guys call him Uncle. And he went ahead and you guys invested in his future and then went off because he handed Rain Dancer a possible treasure map to a treasure that you've heard of before. Even the Indians seem to have heard about it. And I'm not talking about you, of course, the other one. The outlaw. Who, after while you guys were shopping and gathered all your stuff, he seems to have already taken off. So either you'll find him on the way there or not. It sounded like he was going to meet you. Although you're not sure where you're going yet, but you know, maybe he's cheating and talking to his Indian allies. Now, we'll start off. You guys have your wagons. Everything should be good. Let's go a skills check right off the bat to determine like the first days of driving your wagons. Okay, both of you guys having no problems with your wagons? Going along. I should ask you guys going slow, steady, or fast, or driven?
Steady.
Steady? Okay. You'll probably be fine for now. We'll call it a good wagon. Okay. So next to it, right? Good. We're seeing basically since it's the first time it's been out. Does it seem to be bouncing a lot or not? So far it doesn't seem so bad. If you get into some real rough, if you get off the trail, steady might be a little difficult.
But it's good, right?
It's yeah, you're doing all right. You're safe so far. And since you have a 2-horse wagon, your wagon's actually a little smoother. Hey, did you bring feed for your horses?
Yeah.
Okay, give you some information here about your trip. As you went first for about the first half a day, it seemed to be a pretty good trail. After that, though, this trail ends up to be little more than 2 ruts in the ground. It was once used by settlers and fortune hunters to cross the Albuquerque to Phoenix and Tucson. But increasing Apache hostility caused the trail to be abandoned for over 20 years. Those travelers that have gone down the trail have sometimes never returned, while others have had no difficulties. I want to add in right now, before we go on, one thing I've changed from this adventure, which what we're doing, this is still kind of following a Weird West version of Boot Hill. We're finished Mad Mesa. We're now entering a new adventure, looking for the old conquistadors' gold mine. Now, maybe out of my comfort, yes, historically the Apaches, historically they got screwed more than a lot of the other tribes too. Yeah. Even though some say the Apaches were problems with each other, which means cultural clashes.
Yeah.
It doesn't always mean that there was actually like they were bad people or something. But what I've decided, for the sake of comfort of playing the game, I don't want to evil out any single tribe. Yeah. At this point, most of the Apaches have been run off. They've already been transplanted to further into the territories. But what has happened is a phenomenon where a bunch of tribes in the whole area that have lost a few members here and there, or maybe their whole tribe disappeared. But they're like rogue members. They have no family. Have started to gather under a new tribe banner known as the Skinwalker tribe. They use the old story of the Skinwalker because they're walking from one skin, one tribe, into a new skin, a new tribe, a new family. And they are they're kind of really hostile Indians. They find a lot of times attacks that occur in these areas are more often the cause of just like they are always in history, the bad element. So I didn't want to, for the purpose, minor purpose of entertainment, just by the name, why evil out some tribe when I can just have a phenomenon that was kind of occurring, take the blame for it. A myth instead of a reality.
Yeah.
There are occasionally people run into them, mostly described by their faces will be fully painted black. No design to it, just fully black. Like to remove their face. Tend to dress up. A lot of animal skins, of course.
Oh yeah.
Try to play up the scare a little bit, but a tribe of men out there trying to hide. But they are, well, try to hide to cause problem most of the time. They're like the Apaches kicked out. See for trouble. And any of the Osage, any tribe around the area. Or tribes that have most of their unit disintegrated by an attack. Skinwalker tribe. What they are is they're rogue members of other tribes who used to be here. Basically, the adventure calls for violent Indian attack, and just as a tool for the game. And I don't want to point, state Apache or Osage or Cherokee or whoever.
Well, I'm Apache, so.
Sioux.
Well, a lot of people in this area would be.
Blackfoot.
Yeah, I would prefer to just have one pseudo tribe called Skinwalkers, based upon the mythology a little bit, that are basically people that lost their tribe and changed from one skin tribe to another. And then they take the brunt of because they're the bad element of all the tribes. Anyways, so the Apaches kicked these guys out because they were a pain in the ass. Society, no matter what group, has the outcasts, but I don't want to mark the entire group because of that. Makes me uncomfortable and I can't enjoy the game. I wanted to mention those early on, so because there's no Indians attack coming right now. But later on, if I mention it right before, you're like, uh oh.
You're going to get scalped.
I start placing traps around my body for no reason. Okay, to continue on, trail follows the pass between the mountains for some distance. There are several wells, you've told, that on a map. They'll provide you with sufficient water to travel on the trail. These wells are irregular, however, and may have dried up. I will need from the person with the map, being Rain Dancer, to make a roll on her skills. You're fine. You can write down on the back, or if you look at it, you might be able to see this. There's a spot that says Dondo Wagensberg.
Yep.
Because it's German. The map's in German. Dondo Wagensberg.
Yep.
Okay, that's to show you that you're on that road. I will have both you guys roll a die 6 as an encounter check.
No!
Things are going pretty good for you guys.
Get grounded.
Okay, luckily, this time of year, especially if you're staying on the road or the trails, you shouldn't see a lot of travel. This is not really the time of year people are usually heading up to Dead Mule. Well, you just passed in catching all the cows.
Fall. Not winter yet, but not fall.
Not fall from you're
Not fall, but not winter yet.
Yeah. But you're going up into the winters before. Usually people go up to the mountains after winter. That downside of the winter weather. Not as it's approaching that side of the year. But also after the whole Russell thing, you guys didn't know if you wanted to stay around town. You got them all, but
What are you drinking?
Well, following that route, since you'd located it, it's going to make it even easier to you. It leads to what looks like on the images a settler's cabin. And that's not really so much important. It's just along the same road that El Dorado wagon trail leads you to. The wagon spur. Dondo wagon spur. You have Jane German?
No,
Okay. That would have made it easier, but still.
I don't think he does either.
No, but you might be able to find someone in towns.
Hey! What does this say?
It says, give it to the best German best to see.
No.
This small log cabin you see up ahead is built alongside the wagon trail. The building has the appearance of a small fort with gun slits in the walls instead of windows. Nearby is a small corral with 5 headed cattle and 2 horses. What do you do?
I go up and talk and see if anybody's home.
Go knock on the door?
Yes.
Hear a stomp, 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 stomp. The door's pulled open. And a lady holding a big old bowl with a spoon in it goes, "What?"
Hi.
Hi, what are you doing? As she's stirring the potatoes in a wild heat.
We are traveling through.
Oh, you're travelers.
Yes.
Come on in. Come on in.
Is
Park
there-
your stuff right around the corral. Just pull your horses up to the trough there. Let them eat. And come on in. Come on in.
Okay. Thank you.
You have money, don't you? Wait, come on. We're going to feed you. Give you a place to stay for the night.
Yeah, we do.
Okay. So good then. A couple other people did. They tell us it was all done. They look a little worried. They will charge you 10 cents a night.
Okay.
In case you need more than one night. That will be with food.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. So there's no little about the area to the west. Only that the wagon trail eventually disappears, and beyond the next range of mountains, they'll caution the characters to be on the lookout for the Apache if they're still around, although most of them have been run off by the cavalry or run to reservations. Occasionally you run into some outcast Indians running around, all on their own. Some say they're, skinwalkers. I don't believe in that crap. So, what brings you out in these parts?
I'm just traveling.
Okay. So, do you guys question them or anything during dinner, or you just let dinner happen and be good guests? And do you help with the dishes or anything?
Yep.
Montana says yes to it, looks like. Okay.
You have to talk louder.
Yes. Sorry.
He's dying. I didn't even shoot him last time. I wanted to.
So,
Good shot, huh?
do you guys have any problems with Apaches?
No. Not since most of the problem, most of the cavalries have head off, and ever since the Indian ruins have been kind of ran out. Occasionally you run into some shaman types hiding out there, but otherwise,
No.
most of them are out actually past Dead Mule. More so than on this side of Dead Mule.
I was just wondering
Because I assume that's where you're going. There's nowhere else up this hill but
Yeah.
Dead Mule.
But I was just wondering because that's my bloodline.
The Apache?
Yeah.
Ah. No, I told you we don't have problems. We'll take trade with them as much as anyone else. I mean, granted, rarely do they ever show up here.
Typical.
But we're not much off the road, so I don't think we offended them as we were, further in their territory. This really wasn't much their territories as much. A long ago, Indians supposedly lived up here. But they kind of moved out. You'll find well, up ahead at the, if you continue on the road there, you'll find a place sooner or later, if you can find it, the Indian ruins. And it's actually a bunch of caves and mud homes built into the side of a mountain out there. See those areas. So they used to be out here, but even the ones that are, if any that are still living there, they even knew that they didn't make the place. It wasn't even their tribe originally. Some say it goes back to some Mexican Indians that are up in this area.
Aztec.
Could have been. I don't know much about the book learning parts.
Well, I was just wondering because I am Apache, so.
Oh. You gonna be a problem?
No.
Ain't gonna be a problem. Ain't gonna be a problem.
The only time there will be a problem is if somebody comes up on this property causing a problem while I'm here.
Ah. Well, then we don't have a problem. So I don't like drama here.
I don't either.
What kind of vegetables do you want? They're in the cupboard over there. Go grab some and bring them over here.
Okay.
What kind do you grab?
Corn.
Okay. And you bring out, she goes, of course.
What? That was the first thing I saw. I don't like running through people's kitchens. That's not the way I am.
Okay. So, both of you guys roll die 6. See if any unnecessary or bizarre occurrences happen. Anything specific before you head on you want to discuss with them?
Let's see if there's anything weird's been happening around in this area lately.
Except a white man and an Apache showing up with 2 fucking wagons and 4 horses.
Yeah. There was this weird Indian guy that came running around through here really fast and had a bunch of like animal parts tied to his body, screaming and yelling.
Diablo!
I don't know. He didn't stop any to give us a name.
Well, we know him.
Okay.
He's
So we shouldn't be
harmless.
worried?
He's harmless.
Did any of your guys' animals come up missing?
No.
Okay.
There's still, 4 cows and 2 horses out there, right?
You guys didn't have any chicken?
No, we ate those.
Okay.
Didn't do anything bad this time.
You don't have like a daughter or anything, do you?
No,
Okay, good.
not anymore. She left us. No, just kidding. No.
I'm fucking dead.
Okay. Next morning, we get out. Make a dice 6 roll. Map holder, make a percentage dice roll. You see something up ahead that doesn't look quite the right location, but maybe you're wrong on it. A teetering rock.
Yeah.
There's somewhere a teetering rock. There, it's on there. Don't worry. We'll just assume
I
it's there.
don't see it!
We'll assume you see. But when you go, what do you want to do? Go check out that.
Yeah.
It may not be the right one.
Yeah, let's go check it out.
Okay.
And actually, there is a rock in Arizona that does look like a teetering rock.
Yes.
It is a creepy little place.
You go check it out?
Yes.
You go towards checking it out, but you notice as you're checking it out, you really can't find a route to it. It's kind of overgrown and rocky and craggy, and from the description, it looks like he sat on top of this rock and drew the map, from what one part says.
Okay.
And you don't know how he could have gotten up there.
So we're going in the right direction.
Well, you don't know if he was on that rock at all. But you're not sure if... Looking at the map, looking at everything, you just find there's other elements that don't line up for his location. It's way too early to have found this rock this close to the cabin.
Montana.
I mean, you got the rest, 3/4 of the map open.
Montana, stay here with the horses. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go check it out.
You gonna go force your way up there?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, I'll watch the horse.
Make percentage dice roll again. Well, you finally force yourself up there. Top of this rock is kind of covered with moss, and it looks pretty untouched. And now that you're up here, you look around, and you can mark this one off. It's not the right spot. Nothing else lines up right.
Okay.
But you do know that's the case. But with that, you also see not too far ahead once you're up there. Give you some bonus information. Because you rolled so well, you do see some smoke up ahead. Like someone's up there camped.
We go that direction.
You down ahead that way?
Yep.
Sounds like an excellent idea.
How do you guys head? With everything or what?
How far away from the first place are we?
From the cabin?
Yeah.
Too far to go back and reach it tonight. What, you're thinking about doing that?
Drop our wagon and
Well, you can make it back there and it'd be nightfall.
Nope. Because whoever's up there will be gone by then.
Okay.
So, I guess we take everything up until we get right on it, and we probably horse.
Put our stuff away. Didn't hide all our stuff.
How you hiding the wagons?
Oh, you can cut down some trees and
Go
stuff.
the whole camouflage bit?
Yep.
You guys did pretty good hiding your stuff there. Hard to hide the horses, though. What do you do with your horses?
Take the horses with us.
Yeah.
All of them? You got a lot of horses.
I'll be riding one, and two will just follow over and rope.
Okay. You got one you're riding and one you're pulling? Okay. You get closer. There's a camp up front. You see kind of a trail. And you're starting to notice the trail looks like it's been cut and cleared a little bit. You get closer and you hear there's some people camped up ahead. You see 3 horses.
I get off my horse and walk up.
Now you're walking around.
I
See some guys at a camp.
Get that back on.
Yep. Got you guys at the camp. Or you can see the camp. You're not at the camp. You can't see the people yet. You see the tent. You see some work done to attempt to hide the tent. But since you saw the smoke, you kind of knew where to head.
I'm gonna go right into the camp.
Just go walking on in.
Yep.
Okay. We'll say probably what would determine a lot of what's going on here. So, basically, since you just walked in and you happen to pull off the initiative, you pretty much, is your gun out? When you come in?
Nope.
Okay, just as you start walking in, okay, John, who is like really behind, he's looking like he's got his hands full. He's like walking with like the pot from dinner, the coffee pot, and the pan, and he's heading to the creek to wash it. They're shutting down the camp. So he's like, huh? Guys, we have company! And the other 2 come out, and it looks like they're reaching for their guns. One's got their rifle, and the other one's pulling their pistol. Norman's going for his rifle, Bill's pulling his pistol.
What, a woman can't walk through your guys' camp without getting shot at?
Just to play tough? Why are you here?
Just passing through.
There's nowhere to go from here. We're just out here camping, and
I'm heading up to Mule.
well, you have to leave the trail to come here.
Well, I saw the smoke and I figured I'd check it out.
Well, we were camping. We're done. Did you want the spot?
No, just passing through, like I said.
To where? Okay. You have to leave the road for a couple hundred yards to enter the camp. And then it dead ends another 100 yards up the hill there.
I'm an Indian, I'm curious on things.
Oh, so you're scouting around. How do you have time to do that?
Because it's just me.
Well, it's him.
They don't see me yet.
Oh, no, you're hiding?
With a 12-gauge shotgun.
Okay. Where's your 2 friends?
I left them a while ago. Why?
Will they just let you?
Yeah, why?
Nothing.
Who do you think I am?
Mr. Norman says, rain dancer.
And how do you know me?
He's more comfortable with his rifle. Clay told us to find you.
Clay who?
Russell.
Fuck that guy.
Said you had a map.
Nope.
Yeah. Old
Nope.
man gave you a map.
Nope. The other 2 have it.
Not sure how important that is.
The other 2 guys have it.
Well, where are they?
Don't know. Don't know, don't care.
So, Mr. Norman's still talking, taking the lead. So, if you can't lead us to them, you got no use to you. The only use I have in you is we told you had a wagon.
Nope.
So they stole your wagon too.
They didn't steal it, I gave it to them.
Dirty Bill's like, well, Sheriff's an Indian. He's kind of confused sometimes on the value of things. She probably just gave him the map in exchange for some beads.
Beats my freaking ass.
I've heard about that. One of the San Francisco clubs, beads, they pulled them out of a wall. Well, that's not important. His two friends are looking at him like, shut up. You're making us look bad. Well, just go ahead and drop your guns there and everything.
Why?
Well, that way we can kill you easy. They
Why?
do have a price on your head.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Apparently you guys helped kill most of their family. You want us to try a speed roll? For a quick draw? Okay, what's your speed? So you can pull and fire freely. John still has to get a gun. Will can start going for his gun. Or not Will, Dirty Bill. For the hitting for you, hit in the left arm. Next is Montana.
I'm just gonna fire both barrels off the 12-gauge shotgun at him.
At which with the same guy?
Anybody's got a gun? Who has the gun?
Will has his gun and is ready to fire it.
Okay, Will then.
Okay.
Double barrel at him.
So, chest and hit. Chest and groin. He's not feeling so healthy. But he's still up. Then that's because it's only been one round.
Oh, I gotta write out how many shells.
You fired 2.
2, 12.
Okay, next is Will. He fires. Or does he? He fires and misses. And he's probably not going to get another chance. Okay, Dirty Dan's going to go, but he's going to need a yellow to hit because he's kind of at a disadvantage. Actually, first he's going to need a speed roll. And so far, the main opponent is you. 25 does not do it. And John Lee is going to start towards direction, dropping the pots and pans and heading towards his gun, which is not on him right now. Back of fire. So, he's got one round of doing nothing. So, back around to Rain Dancer again. His head.
And this is John. So what?
Or Will or John?
John.
You changed opponents?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. John's actually the bigger of the guys. But, that doesn't mean he can't be shot, especially when he's shot in the head. He'll survive, but it hurts, that's for sure. Next is Montana again.
Alright. Who was that shooting before?
You were shot at Will. He's still up, Mr. Norman. He's still got his gun. He's already fired once at Rain Dance and missed.
So I reloaded the 12 and I'm doing double barrel again.
You're reloading. Will fires. Nice that he has a gun. He's having fun with it. Shooting the ground and shit. He's having all kinds of great time.
He didn't hit a damn thing, did he? So he didn't hit anything.
No, Bill can now actually fire normally. And John has gotten to his gun, but he's...
It still hits me.
Okay. You are shot in the left hand. Which was shot in the hand before.
Same hand I've been shot in.
Twice already,
But that's not the hand you're shooting with. So, you know, stupid idea on his part. I'm not even using that hand. Guy here, are you shooting like this? His hand's out here, and he's like, BAM! You're like, this one had a fucking gun. You shot this one. You're a pussy. You shot the unarmed one. This is why you're being shot now in the head. Okay. Rain Dancer. You missed this time. Next is Montana. You reloaded your gun. You ready to go?
Yep. I'm doing double barrels at will again.
Okay. Head at.
He's dead.
Yeah, you blew his head off.
I'm reloading right now.
Okay.
You got what you
I know.
next turn.
You know, but I'm.
Yeah, you'll reload on your turn. Yes. Then you'll blow up someone else. Dirty Bill's coming to look for you. Actually, here, let's check something. You just blew that guy's head off. Let's go even at that. Wait, no. I can't count that guy. That guy's dead. Typical. The bravest guy's dead.
50.
So, Dirty Bill stays. John Lee is attempting to make a run for his horse. So, on his turn, he'll be doing that. He'll be firing, maybe, but he'll be less round to hit. Because he's running and shooting. Okay. We're back to Rain Dancer.
No.
Nope. Montana. You're reloading.
Yep.
John.
Actually, I'm going to use my pistol this
You
time.
want to pull your pistol and drop your shotgun?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead. You can do that. Dirty Dan takes a shot, which is good because he's saying he's looking for you. Or don't never fight again. Someone blew a hole in his head. Guess he should have been such a smart ass when you walked up. John Lee.
And it wasn't Dirty Dan, it's Dirty Bill.
That's right. Well, I'm thinking Dirty Dan. Well, you went, right? Montana went, so it's my turn. He doesn't go, so next is Bill. Bill, he's also firing into the bushes, so half of him's covered anyways. Next is John. John has he got to his horse. Shooting-wise, he's actually going to hit someone. Right? 85
Probably
is
me,
yellow.
because I'm closer. Right arm.
Right arm for 1 point. Take that to the bank.
Basically,
He wings you. You didn't notice it even. Probably went on. Special effects guys.
just got you in the jet.
My turn.
You cut your shirt. Yes, this is your turn. Which one you want? The
None.
runner? No one? Not.
I rolled an odd one.
Your gun's jammed. Your gun is stuck. That's your problem. You gotta unjam your gun. Try again.
So I gotta go after.
Who you want to go after? See, Dirty Bill's looking for you. And John Lee's making a run for it.
I'll try and take out Bill.
Okay. That's a chest. Next is Bill. Bill's going to take a shot at you.
Ouch, you got me good.
Yep, it's a good shot.
At
Solid
you
hit.
or at him or me?
Now wait. At you. He's been looking for him. You are covered by the legs because you're in those bushes and the hips. Also your arms, chest, and head you're using to fire. So, ooh, it's the branches around you.
So it didn't get me, huh?
No, fucking blew up that branch bad though.
Okay.
It would have been a critical
Yeah. I was lucky.
because you were behind cover.
Yep.
He was hiding. While the girl's out front.
Pansy!
I know how to stay alive.
Now you know why the white man survived the Wild West. He was still in the bushes.
I got shot in my left hand, shot in my right arm.
I ain't even hit yet.
John is...
Did I get Bill or?
Nope.
How'd you do on that? Next is back to Rain Dancer.
I gotta enjoy my gun.
Next is Montana. John Lee's making a pretty good headway, but he didn't roll well last time, so he kind of went the wrong direction.
So I'll try and
He's
get.
riding his horse to get away.
I'll try and get him before he runs away.
Okay. That's a chest. Again.
Get two of these.
You've done a lot to his chest. So you would have had started with 16. No.
But he's hurting real bad.
No. You went through his chest.
He's down.
It's history.
Yeah. You put a hole through his chest.
He's done.
He actually he could be saved.
But
He's bleeding badly. It's not likely, but If he was a player character, then he could be saved. If they were winning, he could be saved. We're back to. Oh wait.
Bill didn't go.
Bill didn't get to go, and that means John didn't get to go. Bill gets to fire.
Missed.
John will attempt to ride away.
He's gone.
Yep. John got away.
Right arm.
Okay. And that was where? To his chest? Or no, his right arm?
Yep.
Okay, no. He could still get away. He paid for it, but he can get away. Who pulled out this sheet of paper?
No, that was Norman.
Mr. Norman. Well, he's dead.
Jimmy.
So, you can...
I'm taking that piece of paper.
You look at it.
Yes.
It's got a loose description or sketch of the three of you. You have about $100 a piece on your heads, but it's not a official bounty. It's like, you personally get money bring it back to you. And it's signed Clay Russell. Also spelled Elder Clay Russell. Which means he lost 3 brothers and did not survive that gunfight. He became the elder.
And his dad.
Well, yeah, his dad, his older brother, and his next brother. He was like the youngest. He was the last Russell. The rest were friends of the Russells. And he did go down during the fight, but he survived afterwards. So, I think that's probably a good point. Next step, after this, because you can kind of see it from this point around the corner, is the Indian Ruins. Would you guys like to camp at this spot where these people had camped at one time? Or would like to head on to the Indian Ruins and camp?
Probably the Indian reservation area.
You want to push forward to the Indian Ruins and camp there?
We gotta go back and get the wagon and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Get everything and then over there.
Okay, let me just mark that you guys will be camping there. And that's where we can pick up.